Hey guys, and welcome back to more Diablo 3. We're going to quickly talk to the artisan, and there's a lot to talk about, but I hope you guys don't mind all this conversation, but I find the lore all very interesting. But if you want to skip it, feel free to skip it.
You seem down today. Tell me what Miriam can do for you.
I'm simply thinking about our next steps. Planning is vital.
Well, planning is also boring, if your frowns are any indication. So, the demon lords want to crush all humanity beneath their heel. Does that mean you can't smile?
Don't agree. I also want to move him. He's like right in front of me. I'm trying to talk to her.
The cultists are making a great mess of things out in the desert. They deserve the painful death you will bring to them.
What is the Coven's goal?
They are torturing and killing innocent villagers to lure you into their trap. But you'll get the better of them, won't you?
I indeed will.
An enchanting young woman, who is much more than her youth suggests, will come to your aid today. She can be of great help to you, so try to be polite, will you?
My aid? What danger will I face that requires help from a stranger?
Oh, it's that Coven again. They're going to try and ambush you.
It's always an ambush if you know about it.
I was just talking to Hedrick. He is still denying his grief. He really needs to open up. If he would just let me comfort him, it would do him a world of good.
I know what kind of comforting you have in mind.
Hey, mister, I got some new things. You should take a look. I can't believe what people think.
I still can't believe how
I wanna
much
buy
this
some
stuff
of it.
is. Like, that's crazy. Let's head down to the Calendium Bazaar. Or call it... Yeah, I'm definitely not saying it correctly. Ashira.
God, where do these refugees come from?
I am not a god. I am Ashira, commander of the Iron Wolves. We saved these refugees from Magda's coven, that even now wreaks havoc throughout the borderlands.
I am hunting Magda. Do you know where she's going?
She's heading toward Alcarnus, but has blocked the road behind her. However, there is another way. Through the Kasim outpost.
Interesting. Thank you for your information.
All of these people have fled from the cultists in Alcarnus. They are refugees far from their homes.
Why can't they enter the city?
The Imperial Guard lets no one in. These people are sentenced to a slow death.
Interesting.
The Iron Wolves were mercenaries, until we helped the Zakharum priests find the successor to the first Emperor Hakan. We became the Emperor's personal guard after that, but everything changed a few months ago when the first refugees began arriving. An Imperial Guard was created to protect the citizens from the refugees, while we were out in the desert fighting the Coven and their demon spawn. Eventually, they took over.
Interesting. So then Iron Wolves are now kind of down on their luck.
Emperor Hakan threw his entire court out of the city. They're trapped out here with the rest of us.
There is some justice in this world, after all.
Justice? They're a load of pompous fools. But even they don't deserve what's coming tonight.
What happens tonight?
They're wearing jewels worth more than any of us see in a year. And they have to sleep sometime.
Exactly, I agree with them. Though they're pompous rulers, they do not deserve being thrown out. Leah looks like she has a side quest, possibly?
Tyrael and I learned that while the Iron Wolves were fighting Magda in the desert, the Emperor replaced them with Imperial guards who bar all from the inner city.
I suspect that the Iron Wolves were sent out to die. Belial has made his move. We must find a way into the city.
As a child, I explored Chaldean while Uncle Deckard studied here. I can get in through the sewers.
Good. Learn what you can, while I hunt Magda.
Be careful. Alcarnus sounds like Magda's trap.
I love the look of my character. It's so godly. I'm so glad I replaced the hat that was red before. Like, even just like the red on the gloves spark off the sword. The blue pants kind of give it a little bit of contrast. It's just gorgeous.
This gate leads to Alcarnus. You will need to follow the long road over the canyon bridge and through the Kasim outpost. We haven't heard anything from the Iron Wolves in the desert. If you make it to the Kasim outpost, seek out Captain David.
Okay.
I find all sorts of things down in the aqueducts. I like the shiny ones the best.
I'm curious. Patience.
Many of my banished peers have fled for Lut Gholen. Not I. I shall wait for our Emperor to come to his senses.
Very noble, my lady. So it has nothing to do with the last caravan leaving 10 minutes ago?
What impudence! How dare you even speak to me?
Apologies, my lady. You'd best take up your concerns with the Emperor.
That's funny.
Many of my banished peers have fled for Lut Gholen. Not I. I shall wait for our Emperor to come to his senses.
Very noble, my lady.
I just love it. That's so funny.
My family. I lost my whole family out there.
Yeah, that is
Everything I had was in
unfortunate.
Alcarnus. I am ruined.
Well, at least you're alive.
Most commoners know Chaldean by reputation, if not direct experience. The trade city has existed for thousands of years, predating even the Mage clan wars. Its neutral stance throughout the following centuries saved it from the destruction that visited the nearby city of Vizjun, and life, along with trade, carried on.
Interesting.
All this pain and suffering. This is what happens when you let a child sit on the throne.
If only the Emperor and his guard had gone mad sooner. All these people being locked out of the city has really helped my...
Little bit
the last
selfish
Emperor
there.
wouldn't have treated us like this. His death was convenient for the boy, wasn't it?
Interesting. Power struggle in the throne.
Alcarnus is being destroyed by the Coven. I've seen people skinned alive.
Yeah, okay, so people
Why,
probably don't want to be in
Chaldean,
there, honestly.
Color means wealth. You don't want to look like a peasant, do you?
The inner city is closed by order of His Eminence, Emperor Hakan II. For now, you must all remain here.
Let us in! We are dying of hunger and thirst. Can't you smell the stench of death?
The Emperor has forsaken us.
Back, or we will force you back.
You Imperial Guard would let us die here. At least the Iron Wolves try to aid us.
Mention them again, and I will leave your corpse for them to find.
There must have been some mistake. I am a favored member of the Emperor's court.
Life in the borderlands was hard, but we had our dignity. We came here for help, and how do they treat us? Like animals.
So he's a Borderlander.
Shudder, child, what is that foul stench?
It's the sewer, sir. That hole goes right into it.
I'm sure our Emperor had his reasons for closing the gates, but how are we expected to sleep scant inches from tunnels packed with filth?
A bit of advice, my lord. If I were you, I would sleep with my back against a wall.
It's interesting when a child is given an adult advice, especially advice that's such good advice. So we're heading into the Sunder Canyon, so the combat will begin.
Pay for her wickedness.
Take heed, traveler. Cultists guard these desert roads, and they will slay any who pass.
That's excellent. I have some questions for these cultists.
You mean to kill them, do you not? I shall come along. There are illusions out there. Mirages to some. But I can see them for what they are. The Coven's foul magic. They will lead you to your death.
They will find my
I've dealt
death,
with
not
this
easy to
coven
get.
before.
She looks different than anyone we have seen. Her skin is as soft and smooth as polished ivory, and her eyes, they... Oh,
Why are you two whispering over there?
no reason.
That's actually
So
too funny.
you believe in a cause, but have no memory of what brought you to it.
You have the right of it, my friend.
Belief without choice is not real, Cormac. The Crusaders quested for 200 years, knowing that we might be chasing a dream. But we made a choice to believe, and that is what keeps us constant.
I've had similar thoughts, but does that mean everything I've done is for naught? Everything.
Well, but you could find a belief, like my friend here says. Then everything is not for naught if you find a belief. I'm still not sure if Heaven's Fury is as good as the Falling Sword, but we're gonna keep trying it out. It have my thoughts that Fallen Sword is better, but
I would rather not discuss the sand wasp. These overgrown insects wouldn't be notable whatsoever if not for their exceptionally poisonous stings, which, alas, killed my young apprentice. I thought he would be more careful when I sent him to retrieve a sample from the hive, but his parents did not understand my perspective.
His parents did not understand my perspective.
They're in the rocks.
Well, of course they are.
The Lacuni, or Anthermen as they are sometimes called, have inhabited the desert wastes east of Caldeum for thousands of years. The large males are the tribe's leaders and protectors, while the agile females are expert hunters. Mostly they are primitive and reclusive creatures, although they will attack if cornered or...
Be careful. They are very near to us.
Are they?
You should never have come. Demons will feast on your bones.
That was
miss killing these cultists.
That was an ambush?
Come on then.
Yeah, that's not very good at all. Because it's such a small area compared to Falling Sword, which is just a huge area. It does cost rats and has a longer cooldown, but it just hits a huge area, plus that damage area persists.
How did you know about the ambush?
I am an enchantress. The ways of magic and illusion are familiar to me. My name is Irena.
And I am a Crusader. Nice to meet you, Irena. Why are you out here?
Well, I am also looking for someone. But here, let me clear the way for you.
Guess we still can't talk to her, no. So glad we bought this Enchantress long. I was kind of skeptical.
Captain, from behind!
Protect the people! Iron Wolf!
If not for you, the Lacuni would have eaten well this day.
Are there more Lacuni on the road to Alcanus?
Even worse. Cultists are casting spells in 2 of their desert lairs to obscure the Black Canyon Bridge.
Let us head north to the Howling Plateau. The cultist magic seems to be emanating from there.
Man, this frenzy is really powerful. So you wanted to head north, so we will head north. So you know what you're talking about. No weapons in there. There's a great hammer, which just looks pretty cool, but...
There is another illusion here. The cultists tried to hide their footsteps. Their spells are weak and easily countered. If we follow these prints, we can find our lairs and halt the rituals. I will seek out any other traces of their magic.
Sure, you can do that.
I require more rats.
It seems that the Fallen are indeed creatures of demonic origin. The old heraldic tale claims they were once powerful servants of the mythical Azmodan. They purportedly aided him in his battle against the prime evils, and Diablo later punished them by twisting them into the small, stupid forms they now possess.
That's kind of funny.
Patience.
Come on.
My wrath is low.
I didn't actually mean to do 4, but that's fine.
Make your peace quickly.
Trying to hit 3. Perfect. Now we can continue our combo. See, that's why that charge is so good. You can continue your combos and stuff. Okay, is there anything else we can...
Akarat favors me.
No. 71 kill combo, though. It's not bad. How did I do that? Okay, you can go there to get a better look at your character. Manic Bulwark. Okay, it's a shoulder plate. So increases Heaven's Fury damage by 12%. Oh, I'm not using Heaven's Fury anymore. Guess we should be following the tracks rather than this, but is the light fine the one that gives you XP? Yes, it is.
I require more.
So we want to use it now rather than later.
Look, more hidden footprints.
My wrath is low.
Okay, so I think we found where they're going. Not exactly sure. But
not ready yet.
Blind them. Oh, the Fallen! I remember the Fallen. The Fallen were really cool. Probably wanted, except for the Goatman Fallen were also kind of equally interesting. But whatever. If you're gonna do that and I can't attack you, I'm not gonna do it.
Layers. They're casting part of the illusion inside.
Yeah, the Doomsmasters want to come up and fight, they can't, otherwise we're just going to run away from them. So yeah, let's go into the Hidden Conclave.
The ritual is disrupted!
I don't see why you probably have a better luck if you had all these guys together, rather than coming in one at a time.
Ritual at a cellar.
I owe you my life. Bless you.
They tortured my poor husband.
We will avenge him.
Okay, so that was one ritual. Oh, there you go. We're gonna get a speed boost from that.
Look, more hidden footprints.
Is this the other thing?
Ambushed in the cave. Help the others.
Okay, we'll do that. It'll give us XP. Okay, you gonna fight me, or you gonna annoy Sand Wasp?
Stay strong! I won't let you die while I still stand!
There's no time to talk. My brothers need us.
Sure. Oh, a flawless topaz. That's a nice find.
I'm glad you came when you did.
Just trying to save your brothers. Is there more of them? Only one of them?
Captain, there are too many. Let's help the others before they.
So once you group up, then
not enough wrath.
Instead of like fighting, like you guys have the worst strategy ever. If you're fighting stuff, you want to stick together and not spread yourself out. Yeah, no wonder. Like you have 4 guys all at different.
Everyone's accounted for, or dead. All right, men, finish patching up these 2 and let's get out of this damned pit.
Yes, sir. Wait, do you hear that?
Oh, Jesus Christ! This is not an ambush. It's 3 creatures. Like, you guys would not survive in Tristram for 5 seconds if you think this is an ambush. Okay, now that's a little bit more of a threat, but still not little.
My wrath is low.
That does a little bit of damage. Nothing that I can't deal with, but...
Thank you for your help.
Ah, fine. Maybe in your opinion. It is a better ring than the ones he has. So which is the one that's... What's this one? Okay, yeah, it is this one. These exactly the same ring? It says 0% change. So, yeah.
A fine choice.
You can have that ring.
You and Lyndon argue often, don't you?
Our motivations are complete contradictions of one another. I am driven by honor and the good of others. He is driven by greed and a calling that comes from below his waist.
Lyndon is the scoundrel, by the way. They didn't pick up the name. So we gotta find the other secret altar. Guessing it's gonna be somewhere over here. That's my guess. Is this downwards? Yeah, probably down here then. Well, this is a dead end. Yeah. Part of the bridge is actually visible now because we just dropped one of the rituals. The bridge is actually there. You could probably possibly walk off it, but I guess you don't know if there's a piece or something missing from it. So, and saying how easy it is to defeat these cultists, we may as well just quickly kill them.
Always wanted to fight some of these.
Sand wasps? Why did you want to fight sand wasps so bad? Like, where did you meet someone and be like, no, it's a really good fight, sand wasps? And I know it's just like a mechanical. Ooh, Warhammer's Relic. Or Warmonger's, rather. That's a lot less toughness. There's a slight decrease in damage, but decrease in toughness, so. Ooh, loot goblins. Don't think you're getting away from here, treasure goblin.
Not ready yet.
Oh shoot, where's he going? Don't let him escape.
Not enough rat.
I meant to do that. Oh, we lost our combo at some point. Oh, that's her. Those crystals for Courtier's Ward. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Courier's Belt is better in every way. I actually don't look too closely at stuff, but see, like this belt actually has a lot more regeneration. But so I don't know how the recovery is really better. But it does have a lot more strength, so. But that's fine with me. Yeah. It's like double the strength. And then this other stuff, particularly user. We are getting lots of flawless gems. Almost not worth it to even like queue gems up. Reason to go down here possibly? Doesn't look like it. Thought that might be the entrance, so. But anyway guys, I think we'll call it an episode here, and we'll be back once we find the secret altar. Thanks guys. Later.